So, Allie, let's bring all this together. Let's create some conclusions of what we've discussed, and take us back to access for a moment, and just take us right on through to the point of finally discussing this issue of how do you gain the confidence and gain the sense of feel that you need to be able to do these things in a practical, efficient way.
Yeah. Well, on the access front, I think we have been able to get the point across that it's a critical component of success in terms of implementation of your cleaning, shaping, and disinfection, the endodontic triad.
Okay.
So it's the entree, if you will, to the canal, but it's more than that. It facilitates the rest of the procedure in catalytic ways so that it really it facilitates everything else. It's important. It's not just the way of getting into the pulp. It helps the success and reduces the chances of error for your instrumentation and for your obturation as well. So in that front, having straight line access to the mid-root part of the tooth, as we defined, is the ideal type of an axis and what you're trying to achieve. You know, you have the long axis of the root in the coronal 1/2. You want to make sure that your files are basically parallel, entering parallel to that axis, because at that point they will have the best chance of negotiating around the apical curvatures in the 1/2 part of the root, which are almost invariably present. So axes that are flowing right from the cavosurface area of the tooth all the way to the orifice of the canals are the ideal shapes that we want to create. It requires a certain refinement, as we talked about, with a combination of tools, including your burrs, your ultrasonic tips, diamond-coated ultrasonic tips, and the high-speed and low-speed burrs in an efficiently produced power setting with an electric handpiece would be the ideal way. We talked about the access kit and the burrs that we use ourselves. There are many different ways of doing things, but that's what's worked out for us over the past 20, 30 years. And on the emergency front, it's important to understand that the emergency patients are under a lot of pressure. It's important to have good communication. They're all stressed out. Have good communication so that you can effectively and efficiently not only render good access, pulpectomy or pulpotomy, whatever is needed, based on the correct diagnosis, but also to prepare them for the follow-up procedure and to have proper continuity of care for these patients. And lastly, to address your question about how can you improve your skills on access preparations, the best way would be to work on extracted teeth. Obviously, we call it practice, but we don't want to practice on our patients. Mm-hmm. The best way and the most responsible way to improve your skills will be to work on extracted teeth to hone your skill. And to that front, there are a number of educational resources out there that allow you to do hands-on training and so on. We at Real World Endo have our own Ultimate Hands-On program, which is a program in which you have a one-on-one, it's a 2-day program where you have one-on-one training with our faculty in your office, where you can do extracted teeth and the following day see patients to do endodontic therapy and have supervision like you did in dental school. So there are multiple options to improve your skill, but the most important thing is to do that and to practice, because the road to success is to practice multiple times to get those good skill hours under your belt, so that you can anticipate the variations in the access and be able to better interpret radiographic information to build a three-dimensional picture in your mind to hit that target directly right on the bullseye.
Well, I have two takeaways. One is, it would be wrong of anyone to anticipate that the wrong instruments will give you the right result. Using the right instruments generally correctly will give you the right result.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, and clearly I can't help but want people to go to the website for Real World Endo, which really, you've done such a fabulous job in creating videos. I think you have 150 or more videos there already, and I love watching them, sometimes multiple times. And I think I would encourage anybody to seek out
check those out.
realworldendo.com and take a look at it.
Terrific. Well, guys, I hope you found this information that we provided in this course helpful, and we'll see you around.